Hello viewers, today we are going to discuss about atmosphere and climate change. Let us understand what is atmosphere. Atmosphere is the layer of gases surrounding the celestial body or earth is known as atmosphere, and climate change is due to the human activities. What are the constituents of atmosphere? The major gases are nitrogen 78.084%, oxygen 20.946%, argon 0.934%, carbon dioxide 0.033%, water vapor 0.04%, traces elements as xenon, krypton, helium and hydrogen, and other gases are rare in percentage. So why the percentage of carbon dioxide has increased after industrial revolution? Because the use of fossil fuel and burning of the forest has got increased due to the increase of population. The carbon dioxide increasing and it is causing global warming majorly, and also methane is also responsible. Let us understand what are the layer of atmosphere. The layer of atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere or ionosphere and exosphere. The troposphere lies from 0 to 11 kilometers, and the tropo means to turn, means it is a sphere of changes. So this is orange in color, and due to the a lot of weather conditions changes is taking place, so it is known as troposphere. After troposphere is stratosphere, which lies from 11 kilometers to 50 kilometers, and this is white in color, and at this height you can see jet planes, volcanic gases and hot air balloons. Due to the jet gases and hot air balloon, the ozone is being affected, and in this region there is a narrow region and ozone layer is seen. After 50 to 85 kilometers, a blue line light is seen, and this is known as mesosphere, and this mesosphere protect us from meteors or asteroids which are coming from the outer world, and the air present over here comes in contact with the meteors and asteroids, and it gets burnt. From the mesosphere it comes thermosphere, and thermosphere is also known as ionosphere because a lot of charged particles are coming from the cosmic rays and sun, and these due to that ionized particles are present over there, and it is known as ionosphere. And due to the presence of ionosphere, the temperature rises rapidly, and at this ionosphere low orbit satellite and international space station is being seen. As you can see in the diagram, if the earth temperature at the earth's surface is 25 degrees Celsius, then as the height goes on, the temperature will goes on decreasing. Thereafter at 11 kilometers to 20 kilometers, the temperature will go on decreasing. Now after the temperature will go on decreasing, in the blue line you can see at this area, at this region ozone layer is being seen, and this ozone layer captures the ultraviolet radiation, and due to that the temperature increases over here. Now after that the mesosphere comes, which is the coldest part of the atmosphere, and the temperature goes on decreasing about 60 degrees Celsius, and thereafter in the thermosphere or ionosphere the temperature increases to 1600 degrees Celsius. So let us understand how ozone is being said as protective layer. Now there are many of gases, that is sulfur dioxide, nitrous oxide, and some of the gases which are being coming out of the refrigerant or air conditioning or spray, that is in the present in the paints, and also in by the use of burning of the plastics, and also by the use of electronic goods. Some of the hazardous gases are being liberated, and these gases come in contact with the troposphere, comes in the contact with the ozone, and the ozone in the presence of sunlight, photochemical reaction take place, and these chlorofluorocarbon, which contains chlorine, bromine, or fluorine, these gases are this chemical element is very reactive in nature, and they get ejected due to the sunlight, and it hits the ozone, that is O3, and ozone is being destructed by O3 to O2 and plus nascent oxygen. Now this ClO is again taking the reaction to the O3, and again the O2 and O is being formed, and thereafter we are getting ozone hole. And due to the formation of ozone hole, the plants productivity has got decreased, and their height is also got decreasing. Animals and plants are getting diseased, and human are facing skin cancer, contracts in eyes, and also they have a low immune system. So let us understand how to decrease the ozone, how to increase the percentage of ozone. We are going to increase the ozone if we are not using these gases, that is hydrochlorofluorocarbons or chlorofluorocarbons or halogens, which are being used in paints. So a group of scientists in 1985 settled, and they discussed what are the gases that are necessary to be banned for ozone depletion. So they come into the conclusion, and they formed Montreal Protocol in 1988, and thereafter every country started banning all those gases or the chemicals, and thereafter the ozone depletion has got decreased, and we are hearing that today in Arctic region the ozone hole has got healed. Now we will understand how this ozone is causing a pollutant to us if it is in troposphere. In troposphere, due to the presence of methane, carbon monoxide, non-volatile organic compounds, and nitrous oxide, which is being liberated by the industry and exhaust gases of the vehicle, due to the presence of sunlight, ozone is being formed, and this ozone will decrease the productivity of agriculture. They will reduce the plant ability to sequester carbon, then reducing the plant health, and thereafter reducing the productivity of the crop. And if it is inhaled by the animals or plants, then they will be getting diseased, and they will be having lungs problem and liver problems and some of the other chronic disease in the children and adults. So let us understand also that ozone has to be depleted in the troposphere. So how it can be depleted? This can be depleted by the use of renewable resources of energy and by the use of banning of the plastic, or you can replace plastic by any other means. So what are the greenhouse gases? The greenhouse gases are methane, water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other refrigerant which are being used at present times. So all these gases are present in the atmosphere, and they take the heat from the earth, which is being reflected to the atmosphere, and this increases the temperature. We are getting some of the sunlight from the sun, and about 33% of the light is being reflected by the atmosphere, thereby decreasing the earth's temperature. But due to the human activity, the harmful gases are being liberated, that is greenhouse gases are being liberated, and they are causing chaos to the earth system. Now due to that, the global temperature is going on increasing, and due to this global temperature we have a turbulent wind flow, cyclones, rainfall on the earth, and also the melting of the ice is taking place. And later we will next we will understand that how the ozone is forming in the polar region and what will happen if global temperature will increase beyond 2 degrees Celsius. Let us understand what are the questions that we will answer here. What are the greenhouse gases? How global warming takes place? How to control the global warming, that is by the use of renewable resources of energy and thereby decreasing the use of livestock. Then that is methane gas. Then we will what will happen if ozone layer is disappeared, or health, what are the health concern on the earth flora and fauna, that is disease. Then how ozone is responsible for global warming and what are the health hazard concerns. So please subscribe if you want to know more about ozone and global temperature rise. Thank you to viewing this channel. Please subscribe. Thank you all and all.